I envy the Swedish people for the freedom of expression that they have and the democracy that they have. And I hope that they realize that there are people who are prevented from that and that they should keep it.
Han är den arabiska bloggosfärens stora stjärna. Wael Abbas, 34 år från Kairo, blev kändis genom att publicera filmad tortyr på sin blogg och därmed bröt han tystnaden om ett av Egyptens tabubelagda ämnen. Men först förvånade det honom att folk inte reagerade på tortyrbilderna han lagt ut. Det dröjde.
Until I received this video of Ahmed al-Kibir, the microbus driver, who was sodomized in a police station. The video was really horrific and was graphic, and it was really disgusting, and I even almost puked myself when I saw it the first time. It helped also because we have just seen the photos from Abu Ghraib in Iraq, so it was really something that shocked the people and created a lot of controversy, and it started a huge discussion everywhere. It was not only limited this time to the internet, and that's why when the government realized that they should be afraid of us, should be afraid of the bloggers.
Så lyckades Wael Abbas förändra sitt hemland en gnutta. Bilderna orsakade en mediestorm och torterarna dömdes till fängelse.
I think it will be a revolution because there are a lot of stuff that actually governments cannot regulate, cannot put censorship on.
Mahal Aswad sänder internetradio och hittills har långt större frihet rått på nätet än i Egyptens traditionella medier. Men de egyptiska opinionsbildarna vet att den friheten är kortlivad.
The current press law actually enable a sentence of imprisonment that can reach like 5 years and a fine that can reach like $30,000. And actually there is a draft now of a new legislation that will put a lot of censorship on online media and satellite media as well.
For example, if I was using my simple mobile phone and shooting something in the street and then broadcasting it on YouTube or something like that, they will ask me for permission, or else I will go to jail or be fined heavily or something like that. But I think that they are naive to start something like that, because people will start working underground, will start working anonymously. Maybe some of us will go to jail or something. It's ridiculous, it's pathetic, and it's meant to be broken. I guess nobody will respect this law, nobody will abide by it. It has to be broken in order to get rid of.
Jordanien Fadi Zagmout kallar sig The Arab Observer på sin blogg, där tråden om homosexualitet orsakat häftiga diskussioner de senaste månaderna.
Homosexuality is a taboo in Jordan, and I once found a gay blog for a gay person, and I advertised it on my blog, and there was a huge conversation and the bloggers' fear about homosexuality in Jordan, and it has been a taboo, but recently society is becoming more open and stuff, and more homosexuals are coming out, and people are still are getting to know that this issue exists in our society.
Are you afraid for your own security?
Yes, sometimes I feel afraid, and sometimes I face threats. I receive threats on the phone and hate mail, and my family even received weird phone calls and stuff like that. But I tend to think of it as a game. We are playing a game with the regime, and when you are playing a game, sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. It's something that you has to accept. And
so the threats you receive are from the government?
Yeah, I tend to think that most of them are, but some of the threats are also from some radical Islamists in Egypt. But most of the threats that I get are, of course, anonymous. But sometimes I know exactly who's doing that, and sometimes it's very blunt.
2006 satt Wael Abbas på ett utekafé när en grupp unga män omringade och antastade en kvinna på gatan. Han tog bilder och la ut på bloggen, och det som väckte hans vrede var att polismän som stod i närheten inte gjorde något, säger han. Problemet med ofredande av kvinnor är vanligt i Kairo, men myndigheterna förnekade först händelsen, som gav starkt utslag i medierna.
I got severe attacks and severe blows from the government media. We had to campaign, and we had to show the people that not only girls who are not dressed properly are subject to that. It's every girl, even the munaqabat, the women who cover their faces and wear gloves and stuff like that. They also get harassed. So we got all kinds of reaction, denial and ignorance and shock and all kinds of reactions.
Kanske är det lätt att tro att Mellanösterns bloggare predikar för redan frälsta, för en urban medelklass som redan har koll. Inte alls, hävdar Wael Abbas bestämt. Och det är lätt att tro på hennes ord om man betänker att Egypten hyser långt över 100 000 bloggare.
The Egyptian population, like, there's more than 60% are youth and teenagers, and they have access. I think there's more and more access to internet, and Facebook in Egypt is more popular than here. I mean, everybody in Egypt is on Facebook, and it's really used between youth as a tool of, for example, NGOs use Facebook for publicizing its activities. For example, there's this strike in Egypt, a famous strike in Egypt on 6th of April, and it was totally organized as an event on Facebook by ordinary people.
Just nu går de 25 unga journalisterna och opinionsbildarna på kurs i Stockholm i Svenska institutets regi. Syftet är att bygga nätverk som ska stärka dem i yttrandefrihetsarbetet hemma i Mellanöstern.
We cannot say that we can do the whole thing. We cannot do this whole thing on our own. What we are trying to do is like push the envelope. So if the civil society did not wake up, if the political parties forget their differences and start being active and playing the role, if the media didn't follow the spaces that we are creating ahead of them, then we're doomed. Nothing is gonna happen.